Okay, it's time to start. I'm big baby. Viva la revolution. Okay, we are back, babies. Hey, we are back. So, last time we need to talk with two people. Like, industrial size thermos smells like burnt coffee. Okay. So, so we met Eurat. He was funny. So yeah, and also we met Leo. Such a nice guy.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has no reply. You attempt to your left. The lieutenant considers your actions with some.
So the question is, so, and of course we met like gays. Okay, not gays, but the guys who are like talking funny. Of course. Oh, nice. Yoink.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks. The drawer opens smoothly. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Ooh.
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry. Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer. It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled.
Look him. A to-do note with a list of errands for everyone.
One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list.
The special borscht. Beelzebub, you are from Russia. What does the special borscht refers to? I know what is borscht, but special.
Remember, Leo, all items on the list have the drawer slides shut.
It's a special borscht. Oh. I got I got sunglasses. You know what? You see? It get visual calculus and drama +1. And I have book La Fome Volume 1. Okay, interrupt.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Because it's a French abomination, that is why. Friesel.
Because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see.
Flip through the page, what culture?
To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white.
Oh no, oh the humanity! That's what explain why it's special.
After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents.
Yeah, it's swear word on his channel.
The magazine is divided into several sections. International developments,
You
Kunst
French
und
up!
Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Beelzebub, you Frenched up! We are all Frenched! French you! You know? Okay,
Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turned to smoke under communism.
oh no! Du cristal la fumée! Oh no! I'm turning into French slowly!
But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée. Unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel, La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers. Only 4 issues in, and it sounds like they've already alienated their readership. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today.
Kim,
Yours in struggle, the editors.
Whisper, Kim, I think this communist monk is...
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
Oh no. The French are coming. Once they Frenched up. Okay, I want to catch up international though.
This section includes a long, tedious critique of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine.
Oh, this is so good for sleep, like talking like that.
You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border. Something about bear wrestling in Samara, book riots in Yugograd.
So bear wrestling, it's your specialty after all.
Face it, you really aren't interested in foreign affairs. You're not even sure where most of these countries are.
That is a bad listing. But yeah, Everett the last time gave me so much emotional damage.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
Kunst und Kultur.
It takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture.
Why it is not written in the English? Why it needs to be, I presume... I played BG3 before, so yeah. French cuisine, eating French.
Why they decided to title this one section in Valda is beyond you.
Wald is forest, but Walder.
It evokes a sense of recognition and fellowship among those privileged enough to understand.
Oh, it's basically slang.
As you leaf through this section, you come across
Jargon.
several reviews of recent
jargon.
radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS.
CS, communist, socialist.
The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective.
Okay.
The Tip Top Tournée is an inter-Isolari racing series, mostly known for its high speeds, ludicrous sponsorship deals, and high death toll. In Revachol, it's held quadrennially on the prestigious Zero Carousel racing circuit.
Let's see, what does communist has to say?
You think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent season, maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colorful drivers.
Do you mean like the trailer of BG3 where there are noises and the squirrel drops it nut? Yeah.
Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically problematic aspects of Tip Top Tournée.
Seriously, this is like really calm, relaxing game, so good before sleeping, maybe.
Where to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships, and then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes.
Who wrote this stuff? What's so bad about sponsorship? What's wrong with good motor crash? They just keep it interesting. No, it's tragedy. But I was little, oh, crash, so interesting. But then I think, and it's so fucked up.
Under capitalism, the article says, every pursuit has its price. Every pleasure, even one as elemental as the joy of racing others around a track, is reduced to an advertising opportunity. Thus, the so-called tournament becomes a competition between increasingly meaningless brand signifiers. Your discount laundry detergent racing against a pack of Astra cigarettes, or even a fritter.
Right, but then you get to see that.
And that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest.
Yeah, you drop the nut.
At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real races that you're really watching for.
Wow, you are right. I really am just in it for the violence.
You see, one cannot avoid the conclusion that Tip Top Tournée is simply the apotheosis of spectacular entertainment under capitalism.
Kim, do you know Tip Top Tournée is actually an orgiastic ritual of capitalist destructionism? Destruction? I had no idea. If this article says that they don't really watch Tip Top Tournée for the race.
Oh, come on. Can this article read your mind?
He seems to think so.
A certain kind of young man reads one or two books and suddenly thinks he understands the secret structures of reality.
Welcome to internet.
If I had to wager, I'd say they've never even seen the inside of a motor, much less a motor race. I'd take whatever they write with a large grain of salt.
And nowadays it's like a Google search, you know, and 2 or 3 minutes instead of 2 or 3 hours, which demanded to read a book.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
What local concerns?
Unsurprisingly, much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike. You skim the headlines. Paint the harbor red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt. First we take Martinez, then we take La Delta. Finally, there's a brief article by the writer G. Martin accusing the owner of the Capeside apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
You need to pay the rent, and then communists should have killed a lot of them when they had the chance. No, if it weren't for the wild pines outlaws, muchos would be out of their job. Charging rent just to live somewhere is pretty outrageous. Now it's service. Yes, outrageous price are outrageous, but if it's normal price, then it should be all good. Wouldn't it be better for everyone if labor and capital would reach some reasonable accommodation? Yeah, this is much better. Wouldn't it be better for everyone if labor and capital could reach some reasonable accommodation? Yeah.
According to these editorials, there can be no accommodation with the forces of international capital or their mucilaginous allies in the coalition.
Bullshit. But there is like a rope tugging, especially in the USA. In Europe, it is pretty nice balance, you know, between the owners of the companies and workers. In the USA, capitalists are just running wild, like their private, like healthcare. They spend so much on healthcare per capita, and still it's much worse than where are like communal healthcare. And basically, what people are voting does not reflect like in decisions. In decisions reflects like what the rich want. Of course, it may be not as crazy as in Russia, but still it's pretty crazy relatively to say Europe. Of course, Europe is again there are interests, but still the let's just comparing like employers in, for example, in EU must like if fires and in 1 month prior must notice. In USA, today you are fired, tomorrow you can not go to work, you know. And in the USA, like your like health insurance is tied to your work. So if you are fired from your work, you have no health insurance. Meanwhile, if there is health insurance all the time for people, they're just saying like, no, fucked up.
Why do communists love puerile insults? And they wonder why they're always being left out in the cold.
Hold on, that's rich about college.
Judging from the context, it's something very large and fundamental. You should probably know about it already, honestly. You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you. It takes a moment. Why? It evokes. As you leave the main feature though, this so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A, made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her interviewer. You flip back to the front. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin.
It's like
their concentration is highest around
like
his heart.
Sound like so calm and collected and...
The pattern still kind of has an ethnic feel to it, but nothing's gone. For you to discover, someone close to the victim might know. Someone who knows about history could tell.
Yeah, we need to go to the competitive racist.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
Everyone told to help us to get the body down from the...
So it was. My unpromising race pupil entered the harbor and used my superior to give me orders. I salute your cunning and will remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
Are you kidding me? It's industrial level. And not?
You're so noble, Measurehead.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
Okay then, wait here.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
Wow.
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
Wait, his name is Measurehead.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Yeah, we are lab around here. Apparently so. We just try to keep things from going to shit. Yeah.
Have you ever thought that maybe things should go to shit? I'm Katya, by the way.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
Me too.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Everott's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
I like this one. Yeah, of course, as a joke it would be, but I will not like it. Yes, I am unbelievable corrupt cop. I'll corrupt every opportunity I get. That's none of your business. I will walk with whoever wants.
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno. Then the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
Kuno will be pissed. Kuno will try to maybe fuck that corpse.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
Thank you for your cooperation, Mr.
Farewell, ham sandwich. You are a Union man from now on.
I am what the fuck? Oh, these both ladies are Sims. They sim for Measurehead. I agree, but what else do we have?
So, how'd you like our harbor? It's buddy. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plane. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Ever said you have a key to the door?
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
It just belongs to a vessel.
Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I heard somewhere about the vessel and it didn't sound like local polar vessel, if you know what I mean.
Polar weasel? Oh, I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So you're gonna be committing fratricide, my racist friend. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whaling and rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in, this jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Okay.
Who he is? And what they're fighting for? This is interesting.
Do you know about Hardy Boys?
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that.
Bullshit.
Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Yeah, Everett. From that point, yeah. Why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share. Aye.
Wait, so no wage or pensions or...
This stuff, they already covered.
Shouldn't you be grateful? And it's a lot more than most people here have.
Never grateful. Were we ever grateful, we'd have nothing. You fight for every piece.
No large share would be...
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
Are you a communist? The bossman Everett, what can you tell me about him? Got picture? Let me ask you something else. Yeah, got a picture.
Sure thing.
What is this? News of the world? Talk about personal stuff. Get to know him.
Wait, I don't know your name. Who are you?
Call me Mañana. I'm just a humble harbor worker for the past 6-7 years.
Oh, 6'7"! Oh no! that meme. 6'7", 6'7", 6'7" years.
Mañana sounds like a Mesk word, but he doesn't actually look much like a Mesk. Not a given name for certain. It's a taken name. The kind for artists, or criminals, or revolutionaries and the sort. An alias. A nom de guerre.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm Bacholiero. Not all Mesks have the Mesk look either, you know. Things in the real world are a bit more fluid. Stuff ain't always what it appears to be.
Wait, no, you had any other names?
Plenty to go around. Don't get greedy and try to swipe mine, though. You got your own.
Nom Niero?
A nom de guerre would be more like Guerra Mañana.
Gorilla Mañana.
Now that we are getting so well acquainted,
Be honest with him.
wow, this is major. You're like a man born anew. Okay, so if you can't find it, maybe make up a new one?
No, we know it's Harry Debois. I take it to the...
Can't live in this world without names, see? Important things they are. Vessels of the soul.
Your name is Beelzebub, so yeah. Vessels of the soul. What's your deal with names? Anyhow, it's spiritual thing, a philosophical...
More a poetic thing. Any attempt to formulate a grand unified theory about it ends in the stupidest shit imaginable. Doesn't make it less true, though.
Beelzebub, your profile picture is... oh, funny.
That means I can't tell you about it. I can only show you. You may understand in time.
With
Or
some
not.
weed.
Words guide our life. We commune with each thing through its word. Every word is also a name, is it not?
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair. Your mind can only conjure up Hunk Handy, Fake Valdez, Bosco. You might want to decide to keep quiet about these.
It can take time to come up with a good one, for sure.
Okay, who kills the man?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
Okay, he shakes his hand solemnly. The Michael's hand is a very specific type of cargo boat, one often used in heavy transport areas, for example, harbor.
What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed?
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
Hold up, what does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Do you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
Yeah.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
I did not even consider that he could tamper with evidence. I need to see the Kuno. Kuno said, Kuno is no bitch.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
By the way, kipped is a racial slur.
Oh yeah, kids, not in pro, but don't you mean desert kip? These are also superficial kids. The race mysterious runs deeper than you could. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This is also. These are also superficial kids. The race mysterious runs deeper than you could ever understand. I would speak like that. Oh my. Kuno, mine will explode. Wish I could have been here to see it. No, I have some questions.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, Piggo. Kuno doesn't
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Great job, wise race mentor. No, well, it's down. Good job.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
A field autopsy?
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
The RCM's 4-phase murder scene processing manual.
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up!
Just because somebody else, seriously. Just because someone else to cut this shit open.
It's not about cutting. And no, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain, from autopsy to cleanup to social work.
Seriously? The job is so difficult. Wait, honorary rank of detective?
An honor and a burden attached to your rank once you've proven yourself able, usually after 5 to 8 years of field work. Mine is lieutenant detective.
Yeah, I feel like detective.
You are. Your station would not have assigned you on this case if you weren't. Now,
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
That's what actually is field autopsy, yeah.
come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano, Corpus Mundi, is the world's highest summit, and the failure of the 38 single, Et puis descend, to crack the top 20 was the death knell of disco. But what a field autopsy is, you have no idea.
You know, so random facts, but what is really useful you don't know. Why don't you know? What use have you?
You must have me confused with the Copperpedia.
Who is the copy? I think I need talking.
You, sir, you are the Copperpedia.
Let's get in there.
There truly is a time for everything, even for yellow gardening gloves. However, they are lacking hygienically. I suggest you get in there in limited capacity. I'll ask you when I need you to. For the most part, maybe I should handle the contact and you take notes?
Okay, we feel.
That's right.
You knew it because you inspected your ledger. The lieutenant is relieved you know the protocol. Yeah, we got this. We're smart.
Oh no. Yeah, for real, for real. He's like me. Open the ledger and fill that sleep form.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts.
It only took 2.5 months to get him off the tree.
Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with,
That's you.
the corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says,
Coroner case number.
KK57.
KK equals Kim Kitsuragi. 57 equals precinct 57, followed by his date 0803 and time of arrival 0815 on the scene. He's indexed the case after himself, not you.
Didn't we find the coroner's case under me? Technically, I arrived at the scene before you.
And what would that make the alphanumeric?
HDB 41 011 11. It's meaningful.
Good. Let's go with that.
Oh, I leveled up. Okay, what are we leveling up? I have much logic and much encyclopedia. Like we could... motorics and physics is not the type of thing which I would develop, you know? I would much more develop other type of things. So, rhetoric maybe, practice the art of persuasion, enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. This would be nice, like rhetoric that I can speak much better. Or how... yeah. So question is, do I develop understanding or talking with people? I think understanding would be better. Play the actor, lie and detect lies. No, drama. It would be nice. Or for example, reconstruct crime scenes. Okay, volition. Oh, here. Hold yourself together, keep your morale up. So it's like morale points, if I understand correctly. But are you sure, like... So it is like... so he does not die. Okay. Or...
The lieutenant is quite surprised you managed to come up with an adequate case number.
We've heard the nom de guerre. Lely. It's better than nothing. Write it down.
Okay.
What's next? Date of birth, NA.
Yeah,
Roughly 50.
The corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook.
Race.
Mondial.
Fair to olive-skinned, from the Isola of Mwindi. This is as vague as it gets. You might as well say whitish. The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Okay, gender.
Fucky!
Male.
Pigs can have sex!
Right, fucky. Male, pigs cannot have sex. No, male.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Date of death.
We're still going with March 4th. 51. What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
HDB 41.
None.
Treatment.
At least not after the initial
What exactly
examination.
is treatment anyway? I agree, vividly pointed for lynching. Yeah, what is treatment?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
Oh,
Don't overdo it. It's okay to be unsure.
I agree, vividly pointed to a lynching.
Then again, the right lividity is easy to produce if you know what you're doing.
He placed the dead man's chest as its preparation.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosenkrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed.
What the frick?
Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today. 42 stations of breath.
We should start the post-mortem.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
Okay, external examination sample.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
Okay.
See, it's happening.
She checks underwear.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
The rest of the clothes have been removed post-mortem by scavengers in order to get to the victim's ceramic armor. Officers are in search of the missing pieces. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire. If you are to keep them for yourself, as you ought to, you have deserved them more than anyone else.
You know what? I need more boots than Zaido.
Tattoos. The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a national pattern. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini.
Write it down.
The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Touch the corpse hair before moving on.
The hair under your latex fingers feels cold to touch, wet.
Write down short labor.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity? You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max. Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
He doesn't know what velocity means, which means like speed of movement.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Consistent with predation.
Write down.
Ligature mark.
The lieutenant produced a small folding knife with the other hand pulling on the belt. He starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Oh yeah, I'm prepared. Prepared the chain cutters.
The hanged man lets out a joyous little bubble of rot from his nose.
It's Velo City, not Kuno City.
Always good to think ahead. Now,
He points the rope, squeezing the dead man's
we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
See? My pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Oh no. Look at the good spot to cut.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the yeast.
I think I will miss it.
The knot is the weak spot. The chain cutters fit in
Oh, now it's
there,
better.
steady now,
Cut the belt
like
off.
a flower arrow. You jam the cutters right under the knot. That seems like a smart idea. Yeah, somewhere there. Already, they're buried deep in the man's
I
flesh.
failed.
A really, really bad smell is coming from there now.
And I've got some.
Yeah, fuck him! Fuck that faggoty! Corpse fucking
Told you my pig was hardcore.
I should have a go first. I think I have a strategy.
That can work.
He sinks the cutters into the knot, preparing to perform the cuts, with his elbow to his knee for precision. Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck, on the nape. Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1
CSI.
or 1.5 meters.
CSI Paris. Or CSI Moscow.
Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant. Pelvis intact. Genitalia.
He pulls down men's underpants. What?
No! Let's get up and see!
I fucking knew it!
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Kim, why are you trash talking the dead man? Oh, it's unremarkable. Yeah. But it looks like he was enjoying his moment of death. I need to know it.
Ah yes, your hunch before. We can have a semen analysis requested from processing, if that's what you meant.
Yes, processing science. That's what I meant.
Just write down that we request an analysis.
The corpse with his pants down does not have an opinion on the subject. All he has is genitals and a deathly odor.
Write down odd things.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip. In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
Write it down.
Last item, hands.
Okay, pick as I can.
His flesh is cold.
Pleased to meet you. Where are you from and what's your name?
My name is...
I'm only fucking with you. I know where you're from. From Cappadocia. And your name is Il Corbo. What can I do you for, Il Corbo di Cappadocia?
Oh my god.
Nothing does. This was pleasurable. I sincerely thank you for touching my hand.
Oh no.
We should do this more often. Be close like this, I mean.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling.
Oh, he was knocked out and then hanged. That is right, maybe.
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, the stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
The stench is making him hard.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Okay, and it's one of 3 sections, so internal examination. Wait,
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
if I may add the moral of the story.
What would that be?
The dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral of his story.
The brain is very vulnerable to compromise in its blood supply.
I think that may well be the moral of every story, officer.
Okay, now
Good.
applicable.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Good that I'm not eating.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable.
Again! It's like, the rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. Interesting.
Respiratory system.
He stops sex at more force, bulk
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
Okay, I'm looking in the mouth.
No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside.
That would be deep.
It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight in that mouth of his.
Look deeper.
It's hard. Once more, you taste stomach acid in the back of your throat. Inside, you see darkness. Just a mess of meat and darkness.
There are ancient mysteries down there, Kobo. Ask me later.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus. Hepatobiliary. NA.
Don't think of anything.
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
You look at the corpse stomach with mixture of tiredness and disgust.
Hepato means liver, and biliary, the gallbladder and bile ducts.
Not
Same
possible.
for toxicology and serology. NA.
Okay.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging.
Okay.
Gastrointestinal.
He breathes a sign of approaching relief. This is the last field of the list. Looks around to the ground, the pool of the feces.
This will do.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
Write it down, Omid. Voila, yeah.
What's next on the list?
The injuries.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
What about the injuries we have inflicted? No. What's the 4th injury field for?
Nothing. Just in case.
What about the injuries we have inflicted?
Oh, so we inflicted them?
This is a team effort.
You mean the spin-stabilized munition from a Kill A990 muzzleloader lodged in his lung?
Yeah.
Or the incision on the thorax from a chin cutter? Neither was a team effort. And I wouldn't mention them. Muddies the water.
I raise the water are muddy enough.
See? These pigs are fucking corrupt.
Why don't you fuck him if you love him so much?
Why don't
Now, injuries.
Please, Sherlock.
Not just yet. Let's get what we know it isn't out of the way first.
Bite mark.
Head, chest and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer?
Non-fatal post-mortem. Okay, the bite marks are non-fatal post-mortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
Conclusion.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
I like Kudo. In real life, he's super irritating, but at least
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest.
post-mortem.
Right. Next.
The corpse lays slouched to the side, oblivious to its surroundings.
Tell me something. Then.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
The autopsy, you said you found ancient mysteries.
Oh yes, Kobo mi lobo. In the gift horse's mouth. Tracts and wakes and waterways. Ancient materials buried.
Where?
Just a small gulp away. My beloved Kobo. Come back later,
Okay.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
Damn it. This is turning into some sort of mega puzzle. Okay, so you can sneak out of your room maybe, after he's gone to sleep.
Okay, our copperoni is done. So, what else we need to do here? Okay, we performed that. Oh, we need to speak with René. Okay, I need to speak with Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't.
Okay, I will tell our the guy who is like big administrator that we got officer body. Phil, you are Kobo from Copperoni. We need to talk with this guy. I have my money.
Can I help you?
About
Got the 20 real? Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Okay, I talk with her.
The man ponders his cooking. You see a heavy still, the old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers.
Oh yeah,
40, 50 years since this was painted.
the mysterious dog. I need to talk with René. And I need to get 20 reals. Okay, I need to talk with René. Oh, there they are. I need the money, all that I need.
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabinier do for you?
I found your guard.
Yes, the Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the night. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
There must have been something on the night of the murder. Your books right into the yard. I saw a picture in there. You were in it. You look happy. Who is the girl?
She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
You must be seeing something, yeah, from your booth.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Right, who was working?
No one. The bus has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last month.
Yes! It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officers. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Decorative.
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
He tries to argue.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabinier's pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Ooh. So basically it is like position. Like how it's called? Bullshit job. Yeah. Everyone gets it. The big guys looking after the small and everyone working together. I love it. Nope. Such dependency only weakens a man faster. Do or dies. There is no middle ground. René is but one man. We need a program. Get all the elderly back in the job market. Keep folks motivated. René should rent out his service. Invest the profit. Get few more guys. Experience and repeat. Wage work is a dead end. There's absolutely nothing wrong with their collecting. In my side, things too. Probably hold on the large bag. There is, but one man. We need yeah, we need like make it much more systematic.
Look, officer, can we conclude the topic of my guard boost now? Yes, like I said, it would be up anyway. So might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Let's try
As René turns from you
Holy
to his
moly!
partner back,
You
the
saw it?
medals on his chest rattle and glare. He keeps his spine straight and his ribcage lifted, displaying them
I
proudly.
rolled good number.
2. The larger one is shaped like a cross, while the smaller medal resembles the sun. A crowned head in front of 2 crossed rifles. The medal hangs from a blue striped triangle. It's the Croix de Bravoure, Cross of Valor. The cross was the highest battlefield decoration in Suzerain's armed forces, awarded for exceptional bravery in the line of duty, in service of King Frizzle I. A small blue star inside an orange sun. It has the word Valiance written below. The setting sun was a decoration used to distinguish seasoned combat veterans in service of King Frizzle I during the Revolution.
Holy moly! I didn't even think about it. So yeah, Croix de Bravoure and the setting sun. Point also did you get them
For bravery.
Exactly.
It's a conflicted topic for the old veteran. There must have been a number of controversial episodes in his service days.
Not killing babies or not for raping women or bravery?
For doing my duty in the heat of battle. For looking my mortality in the eye. When men like Gaston here hid in the bushes and shot themselves.
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line in his gown of velvet and gold.
Listen, René, I might wanna hear that story later, but right now I call more input. No, say the princeling?
It was on the first months of the revolution here in Revachol. Unrest was spreading like wildfire. Marauders had taken most of the Couronne and were getting really ambitious.
Ooh, interesting. Police the Union investigated the Union and found nothing wrong.
King Frizzell thought he could end it all in one decisive strike. Sent his cousin, Drisson, to put an end to the unrest. Alas, the young Drisson was all piss and no vinegar, wearing the tunic of purple velvet and cockatiel feathers to battle. Even his rifle was gold-plated, shone from 5 clicks away. Can you imagine the asininity?
So bad because it's too easy to notice and find that big target on his back.
Purple velvet tunic. That isn't exactly camo.
To keep the long and bloody story short, Drisson marched us against the partisans in Coron. And when I say march, I mean made us walk into captured enemy territory, single file, like toy soldiers, while he rode in front on his giant red stallion.
Not good leader.
The rebels were smart. They let us come real close before opening fire. Suffice to say, it was carnage. I got shot in the left shoulder and went down. Just a flesh wound. But just as I turned over, the prince fell into the mud next to me. He was missing his lower jaw.
Holy moly!
Then his horse, driven mad by the noise and smell of gunpowder, stepped on my leg and shattered my knee.
Hang on to the story. Veterans get sentimental after such retellings. This might yield something useful.
Okay, shattered knee instinct. Actually, can we pick up? Yeah, what did you do?
I grabbed my sidearm and shot the beast in the head. Then everything went black.
Capitaine Arnoux, le fléau des chevaux.
When I came to, it was all over. It was just me and Jolas Tresson, gurgling in the blood-soaked mud right next to me.
Oh no, he's speaking French! So much French!
The Dink had taken numerous flesh wounds and lost a lot of blood. But despite missing his jaw, he seemed hesitant to die. Tougher than he looked, that one.
That's not Dink, that's right, no. This would never happen to Johnny Lovejaw. Point to your jaw. My jaw is tight. I have been through worse. I would.
I doubt it. Anyway, I grabbed the prick and started crawling. Kept going until the 59th Cavalry picked us up.
He has not seen me during drinking. I had worse.
Through some miracle, we both survived. And
I
the
mean,
joyless freak
the
convinced
Harry
Frissel
during
to give me a
drinking.
medal for not leaving him to die in his own blood. Piece and shit. He was the commanding officer and I was on duty. Just doing my job. Shouldn't hand out medals for that. 13 months later, I received the Sun for distinguished service. It's not worth mentioning.
He was commanding officer and I was on duty just doing my job. Shouldn't have our medals for that. 13 months later received the Sun for distinguished service. It's not worth mentioning. So he might have something. What is actually a word I'm not familiar with? Which word is that?
You sense he's downplaying it. He did a lot more than his duty. More than anyone's duty. It's in his spine, in his billowing breasts, and untarnished self-worth.
Sounds like you're modest, Rene.
The old carabinier stands quietly like a statue, his features motionless.
What Monseigneur Modesty is not telling you is that he crawled over 7 kilometers before the cavalrymen found him and Drisant. 2 days later that was.
Holy moly!
And that even while crawling with a mangled half-dead prince on his back, he still managed to murder 3 rebels on his way.
Holy!
Is that pride in his voice? It's deep down, but maybe even unbeknownst to the man himself, it's there.
Hold on, you are just a little proud of Rene's heroics, aren't you? What impressive, it's men like Rene who made the revolution great once. I'm not impressed Arthur's heroics and that he is here now. Now you got to play to win, look after you first. This doesn't seem like a good moment to express an opinion, and that's one risky. Oh, hold on, you are just a little bit proud of Rene, aren't you? Heroics, aren't you? What's the impression it's men like Rene who made revolution great?
Maybe, but also bear in mind, officer. They don't hand this out for anyone with a service record.
What?
Oh no, you have to get shot. Repeatedly. And you need to get your hands bloody too. Really, really bloody.
Assininity. Yeah, that's what I don't know too.
Do not speak of what you know nothing about, Poltroon. Duty is something you will never understand. Bah! There were many such stories in those days. Many such men, too. True Revacholians. Men with backbone.
Oh yes, René, yes. Men were bigger, girls were prettier, and everyone wore the fascia. Lord, please, bring those days back, if you can.
I think it's selective memory. Like he does not remember everything. He remembers only the highlights.
I'm not getting into this with you again. Officer, was there anything else?
You should try to come up with a heroic story of your own. Impress this old soldier.
I saw the statue of Philip. René told you his anniversary now in Rio. Okay, it will be funny.
Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be anything worth mentioning among your achievements.
I
You
had a
should
dog
resort
Fifi
to good old lying.
took her fishing late on autumn, but the boat rocked and she fell in, so I jumped after. René, lower your voice. I'm an ex-army to Special Force, Black Ops, Secret Soldier. Lying just isn't my style. I would rather get back to the question.
But of course, sire. Looks like they're waiting for you to
Officer, the mere sight of police in
Who she is?
Martinez
That
makes
girl.
me feel safer already. Oh, sweet Jenny. She was the finest woman in all of Revachol. Maybe the entire world.
Do not defile her memory, Gaston. Let her rest in peace.
What happened to her?
She died of pneumonia 2 winters ago. It was a quiet passage, peaceful.
He smells funky.
René and I were both by her bedside when she...
Died. No use sugarcoating it. Won't bring her back, will it now?
departed. Until the very end she couldn't decide between us. The most indecisive woman I've ever met.
They both know her.
We knew her, all right. Lived on the same street our entire lives, just 2 houses apart. The 3 of us have been best friends since we were 4.
So nice. It's like 60, 70 years.
She was René's first girl back when the prick was 16. They were courting till he decided he'd rather die for some great ideal than just be happy.
And then you stole her from me.
These fellows don't need to get ugly. I don't think that.
Well, technically, you stole her from me, because we'd been pretty close ever since you two had that falling out over the ink you spilled over her pretty yellow dress.
We were just boys then. This was different. You... No point starting this all over again. For the 1000th and the first time. Especially when we have company.
Okay,
Officer.
why she did the same
She
thing?
could never make up her mind about anything. What to have for breakfast, favorite color, or which one of us to marry. She was always leaving one of us for the other, but never long enough to actually get married.
That's a bit odd.
Heck, technically, we're both still engaged to her.
You always confused her. Couldn't let us be happy. Seduced her with your fancy words and pastries.
He suddenly remembers you are still there, falls silent, and turns away.
Of course, officer. Memories are all we have left. Sweet, sweet Jenny. Of course, officer. Memory.
Imagine like 60, 70 years, like just cannot decide. Maybe it was threesome. Just heck, I cannot decide. I wish threesome. I performed it. I performed field autopsy. Okay. Okay, sacred passage. This is time locked. I asked. Okay, I asked about that one. Interrogates the vigilantes, getting hangman, get boots of victim. Okay, after night. Will have key. Okay. Still, like, I don't wish to be in their pocket. I don't wish their, what better say, 50.
This coin-operated viewer.
I want my gun back, but at the same time I don't wish to, like, that somebody is killed.
A rusting control panel with loop. This panel usually closes. You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against. Nothing happens. A spring brings the lever. Wasn't there a sign?
I am already. I'm in his team. Come on, don't toy with me. You're joking. I'm not in the team. I am playing the ball to some extent.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? You have. And how did you like Mr. Clare?
He's beautiful man, beautiful and just. No, Eric Light is a hero of workers' movement. He is a champion. I have sworn faulty to know. He is both a rainbow socialist. I can do business with him for a socialist. He is reasonable. He is not the champion I have chosen. I wish to spread fealty to you and the cause of capitalism. Capitalist. I have a feeling the international community does not approve of him. It's not important if I like him. I was doing my job, yeah.
Of course, Detective. Excuse me for implying otherwise.
The RCM does not pick sides in this. I hope it doesn't come off any other way.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt verm myself. However, if you felt like discussing something, how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Intellectually speaking, It would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things.
Yes, your disgusting necktie agrees completely. Let's gossip.
Mr. Earth is helping me find my gun. I would rather talk about something else. No, I don't mind. Okay, he's helping me.
Oh. That's so helpful of him.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle is trembling. He's able to contain the anger and surprise.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this, to gauge their reactions. It's all part of detecting.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun?
It's almost ready to be found.
Did he now? Well, then it should be any day now. Unless, of course, he's lying to you. Anyway, was there anything else you've heard? Of course, Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
Not a lot of people on boat are there. That's because now, do you have license for this boat? I think I have handle on the boat. Not a lot of people on boats.
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we are on an archipelago? What do you mean, actually?
I mean, we are on Le Caillou, are we not?
Technically, the neighboring Ozone and Fas Alamer island groups are archipelagos, while La Caillou, by contrast, is a single fertile landmass, the fourth largest island in the world. It is not an archipelago.
Wait, I thought Lacolia was one big island.
Okay, if you want to get technical, the point is we're all on islands here, and sail is still the most expedient way to get from one island to another, especially when you're in a hurry to resolve a strike.
Okay, I have not seen anything.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands. Good.
Yeah, the ball thing was a mistake. You're saying I'm already in the team? But you see, I have a choice. I don't wish to serve him. Wait. So what can we do? Oh yeah. What next should I do? Like, seriously, there are time locked things. Like, I can open the door, but I don't wish to serve him, you know. Find our armor piece. I have found my one, and I will get the boots when it's evening. Interrogate a vigilante. Okay, Van Morel and cryptozoologist. Okay, time to speak with the boys. Because I thought we should accidentally assist like in a crime. I cannot internalize anything, so it's again problem. I didn't finish autopsy. Okay, I will try to. I think I finished. Let's see.
The rotting man lies on his side with the lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
I finished, yeah. Perform field autopsy. The hangman is down. Perform a closer inspection of his body. Arrive at the cause to it. This will need to form a field in 3 parts. I filled all of them. Wait. Maybe I need to go to the police car and talk about it. Harry de Boer. At least I know my name.
The afternoon sun shimmers off the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage.
I wasn't supposed
Do
to
something
think about
important? Something murder related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery. This is a Caprice Kanema, the Caprice Motor Corps follow-up to their highly successful workhorse, Caprice 40, and the answer to the Lum's racing breed, Ferv series. With its air-cooled, rear-mounted 12-cylinder compression ignition engine, driving the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual gearbox, the Kanema is able to reach 100 kilometers per hour in 13.5 seconds and go on to a top speed of 180 kilometers an hour.
Won't it roll over the first sharp corner? Turn attention to motor carriage itself. Wait, yeah, turn over.
The high center of balance is offset by a large battery bank mounted at the bottom of the cabin, feeding all the auxiliary systems and making the Kanema effectively a mobile power plant. Even at a standstill, the unibody Caprice Kanema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive, hunched look.
Okay, and this was like marketing.
Someone has waxed it recently.
That machine really puts the loco back in locomotion. Goes to the bicycle, very cool. I don't like your machine. No. Loco.
You want to take a closer look?
What is back in there? What in there make infernal whining sound that woke me? What in the... Yeah, what woke me? My machine.
You mean the coil noise?
What is coil noise?
When variable current passes through wires that make up the coils on the electrical system on this machine, it causes vibration in the wires and the cores of the coils.
Okay.
When the frequency of the current in the coils falls within the audible range, the resulting vibration creates the whiny sound you mentioned.
Whatever you do, don't make fun of the lieutenant for explaining this to you.
You are such a binocular, Kim. Wow, how do you know all that? Yeah, that is a question.
I have pretty much maintained my vehicles by myself ever since one was assigned to me. You inevitably pick up some knowledge on the way.
There's pride in there. A trained driver knows his ride.
What is packing here? Point to
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there. Man, that's got to be a major advancement over the KR-18GU engine on the old Caprice 40.
That must be advancement of the engine to older 40 models, right?
Yeah, you know it?
Just the basics, cast iron block, swirl chamber injection, dual chains driving overheat camshaft, 2 valves per cylinder, hydraulic valve lash adjustment.
Yes, that's right. I'm very impressed that you know these things.
A fine machine.
Yes, an extraordinary machine.
I am not a machine guy. To be honest, in real life.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down.
Anything else?
Just some car talk with skin.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? 57.
In the cabin, you...
No new information. The question is, what else do I need to do?
It's just a racist mug, but it will not happen. The mug talk is exhausted. It is time to return.
Okay. Good. Taking into account that the first cars were like made in the end of 19th century. But on the other hand, like the development of the technology was not as fast as nowadays. As nowadays there are like much higher, much slower progress overall because we have taken the easy path, like easy improvement.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
The man hanged in the backyard, did you do it?
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
I told he's gay. Okay, maybe not gay, but there are some gay behavior.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Why is there a container belt around the dead man's neck? Yeah, I have spoken to the dead man in a bizarre occult vision. No, you are involved somehow. I just don't have proof yet. Why is it about the conveyor belt?
Container belt? Like we use in the harbor?
Yes.
Because we took it from the harbor where we work. Then we went out back and used it to hang him.
Good job.
We did this together. All of us. Until he was dead. That's why there's a container belt around his neck.
Aha, so you just confessed the murder? That is it, the game over, we got the perpetrator. No. He just shot.
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
Who called the shots that night? When did this hanging incident occur? Why did you kill him? How did you kill him? Why don't I just arrest you? Step closer to tips. Who called the shots that night? You murdered him just like that, no remorse. When did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to answer any of his questions.
Okay, she's cockblocking.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long have you known him?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier? The representative for White Pines? The same company you're striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what?
This is where he tries to sow discord between you two, because he knows the company is responsible for bringing the mercenaries into town.
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus.
How did you
Officer.
We hanged him up by his neck.
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
The autopsy showed there were no ligature marks. His hands were not tied. Can you explain that?
Look, I'm not gonna play 20 questions with you, capo. I'll say it again. We killed him.
What? That is some huge difference. Also, why is he playing like, oh, I murdered him? Why is he playing that type of game? Is he trying to throw us off? If we arrest them, then, oh, I did not do that. I was just joking.
Yeah.
I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clubbed him in the back of the head. He went down like a sack of sand.
That's right, lawman. And then we hang the fuck.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first, then see if it all adds up.
Things aren't quite right here, are they?
Titus is solid as a rock, and so are a few others. But
who's getting under the pressure? Okay, Mr. Tats, what do you use not the victim out?
My fucking elbow, Copper. Samaran boxing style.
Samaran boxing, or Sambo, is an eloquently violent set of one-on-one fighting moves, originating from the Samaran Isola. Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness, and cool.
Impressive, then, about that car. Where did all this action take place?
Right fucking here. The fucker started coming to our bar, asking for it.
Santos, the big guy, you having trouble breathing over there? Yeah, hey you.
No.
A few cold locks of peeking out from under his warm woolen hat. His forehead shiny.
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
Okay, we have another point. I think we need like about the lies. Play the actor lie and detect lies. So this will be good. There's something you're not telling me.
And fuck you too, Copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
His all-muscle comment wasn't sarcastic. He's genuinely trying to look out for Angus. This one is a stone wall. You won't get more.
Like what, Copper?
Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive.
So he
in
was
my
mercenary.
town. And he stepped out of line.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
How do you know he was special force?
Cause one night he walked straight up to the mic and said, "I'm Oranese goddamn special forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all."
Really?
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some Oranese paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone.
We couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did, right there. Like some kind of animal.
Sire, the tale is true.
Oh, we have competition.
This is a serious violation of the karaoke code.
Right, but what did he actually said wrong? Okay, besides crimes against the karaoke, what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
There's a slight unease in him, suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. And that was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming, "Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt?" Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle, doesn't even fall down.
Was the same girl who was sexually assaulted, raped, you said?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
There's something odd here.
Right, but who did he rape them? This is a very serious allegation.
No, you're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter, and I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
Despite the stonewalling, you can slip one more question in.
Titus, do not answer.
Fuck off, Carl. She's gone through enough without you harassing her too. She doesn't need more.
What are you talking about? Embarrassment. If someone has been sexually assaulted, we need to...
That woman who went from the job out, she's saying that Harry was the worst. So
What you need is to get the fuck out of my face. I've had enough of explaining myself to you fuck.
As you can see, these men can only take so much baseless scrutiny. I'm doing my best to keep the situation civil, but...
It's true. She was the only thing holding him back.
So, who called the shot?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy boy without arresting. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
One of them was more competent than the others. No, but seriously, who calls the shots around?
Who do you fucking think does?
You do, you give the commands. Elizabeth, point of thanks. The boat to the bearded man, point to the harbor. Everett Claret runs the Union. Who answers to him, right? You answer.
You keep him the fuck out of this. We have autonomy. It's all on.
When the shit starts spinning, it will not land on Mr. Clare. That's the deal here. The fixer will ignore the notion completely, focusing on Titus's culpability.
When Titus Hardy says he runs the Hardy Boys, he means that in an administrative capacity. On that night, everyone acted as one man.
Okay. No remorse?
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for...
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment in Revachol under the Coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used to be the firing squad.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
What we do is different. We enforce law. You just kill people like nothing. Honestly, I drink so much I can't really remember anyone I have sent behind bars.
Doesn't remember them. He just forgets. Are you hearing this, Titus?
Ain't no use keeping a stiff catalog in your head. That's for sure.
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder, even if it is a group responsibility. We're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Rent-a-cop? So that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his equals.
Okay, establish authority. This will be funny.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your
First
mind.
you tell me someone been raped and then you're doing, don't say who. That's bullshit. I'm the only thing keeping this town from going to hell and you are not helping. Go to Lieutenant Kim, I need your gun. That is it, that's all I got.
Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent and has great results. You're probably right. The others are only there for filler. to make the gun thing.
Stop shitting your pants. You don't need to know, all right? The law handled it.
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's done. Finito.
Maybe you are right. Maybe I'm not so love after all to yourself. Maybe everyone been lying to me. I guess we are both the law around here if you start to think about it.
No, asshole. You're nobody. I'm the law.
Stop yelling about the goddamn law in my establishment! We get it. You're all the law.
Let's just all cool off. We had some questions, that's all.
Stop yelling in my establishment.
Can I help you?
So I have updates. Through your ability to Titus, talk to Titus and establish authority in the Hardy Boy eyes. Okay. Okay. So what are we doing to do to progress? So how are we going to progress here? We talk with the Hardy boys, with the party boys. Do I really need to get the gun? Pepperoni.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me. I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Yeah, listen, child. The ghost made me puke twice and I was wondering why you don't.
Stay away from me, pig. You don't want to see what happens when you corner me.
Useless. Pepperoni.
An old call box with a
Pepperoni. Pepperoni. Maybe I need to talk with pawn shop guy. Oh, but it is like after 9, if I remember correctly.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Sure, let me have a look.
I would like to sell my clothes. I have a fascinating photo of corpse here.
Oh, no. I don't like those aphotic paths, counter-radiance networks, anti-mag, anything else you're thinking of selling. Another time, perhaps. Sure thing.
Right, I sold you my gun? How people from everyone class union come here to track that gun?
Maybe. Shady looking guys came in here yesterday. looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it. They went their way. It was a trip, but you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
People as oleaginous as Everard seem like they're lying, even when they're really being truthful. With Kim here too. That just sounded really, really bad.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia, and I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off-the-charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
You're not telling something.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer. You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money.
So basically, I might have been suicidal. Yeah.
When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
Very normal behavior. You must have been in great shape.
Like, how much did I sell the gun for? Yeah. Happens to the best of us, I guess. I really should have killed myself. No, I'm sorry you can't see me. How much you sell?
15 real.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though.
Oh no, we are breaking Kim.
This has got to be the most. Wow, there's pity there too, in case you didn't notice.
I'm sorry you had to see me in this state. We don't have to talk about it further.
No apologies necessary, officer. Sure, man.
Copperoni. Okay, I'm back too. He sold his gun because he wanted to kill himself. And also I think we broke him. He sold his gun for 15 reals. Like 20 reals are one night in a hotel.
Right to work! Right to work!
I need to progress. If we open doors and we are in the average pocket. I did not take the money because he offered me, because I will be in his pocket. I don't wish to do dirty work for him. If I do some dirty work for him, then it can be great blackmail material. So yeah. I found a way into a second passage, so explore building second passage, and I cannot get through that. And it's after 9. Ask others there about tattoo possible meaning, so yeah, it's also a question. I'm doing it for the love of the game. The door is behind the greenhouse in the yard, a basement door. But still, maybe I can move something. I need to establish the authority with the Harding boys. My cop, what? My cop stats. What do you mean with cop stats? Oh! Super Stop Cup 1, Sorry Cup 10, Boring Cup 3. So yeah. I am like Sorry Cup. I didn't even notice. Good Cup, Bad Cup 11. People killed 3. Case sold 216. Years in service 18 years. Honor 0. Moralist and fashion. But 0 ultra liberalist and 1 communist. Okay. So basically, you have the key, the door is behind the greenhouse in the yard and a basement door. A door is behind the greenhouse. Oh, this one.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. You try to be as silent as you can. Finally, the door unlocked. Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. There might be important information in the apartment.
Yeah, there might be something important. But we filled autopsy like all 3 points. Wait, what is here? A book titled Hidden World of Walking Sticks lies open. You can almost feel warmth of the red sun of the flag.
This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerainty.
What is the sun?
This isn't just one sun, but there are little suns dancing around the big sun. This is the sevenfold sun miracle.
What?
It's an optical atmospheric anomaly the first settlers saw. Happens in cold weather. 6 small suns around the big one. This complex halo phenomena is how old Revachol got its flag.
Then soon finishing.
Mm-hmm. The tenant is an old-fashioned guy.
The flag doesn't seem to mind. It's just a colorful fabric with a sun sewn onto it. Like all feudal flags, it looks like a children's drawing.
You are going to the gym at 11 at night? Beelzebub, either your schedule is really fucked or you like to be alone in gym. So, how much more time do we have, or I should finish now? Also, why you are going at 11 at night to the gym? Okay.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others.
In-game gym?
A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable.
Wait, there is a gym in this game? What?
There's something disdainful in the way the curves and lines of the bodies were drawn.
Oh, it's in your game. Wait, it's not in the... There is no gym in Disco Elysium as far as I know, so it's in your game, yeah?
The images betray a lack of interest in human beings. They are merely unflattering caricatures. The owner of these mugs doesn't like people of other ethnicities very much.
Typical. Oh, so what they can think is that they want a 33 volt.
This person is unhappy. The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
Wait, maybe it's connected there is a case because somebody threw out a mug.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Dip your yellow man mug and compare.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor, the same mocking lines.
Seriously?
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to dump his trash.
Whoever lives here? Oh yeah.
And now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically connecting to other clues down the road.
Okay, but not at this part. At least I have not unlocked it, I think.
Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from this clothes in the trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random local matter, but still, a nice coincidence.
You could ask Everard who this person is once you're done here.
Oh yeah, magnesium. Okay. Doing crime pays off. Oh, we have something missing. Okay. I usually would not work for Everard, but I'm bored. Really bored.
With a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta
Arte
Commerce Center.
meet boxing for young athletes and gym.
All you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
So there is technically gym, but yeah. Soon I will finish, like, because I played like for 3 hours Baldur's Gate, if I remember correctly, and now this game for 2.5 hours. Ooh, pepperoni. Form of fascist magic. Very colorful book.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature. Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
How does it work?
It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to and which costs more than this book, is garbage and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything. Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note,
there is so much bullshit. 90% bullshit, 10% is the truth. But yeah, that is bullshit.
when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place. The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver. And there's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying. This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this?
And truly something otherworldly.
You sense something ominous emanating from the shelf, but it lacks form and substance. And soon enough, you lose track of it.
I'll do once, epic failure. Do not once.
This bookstore is not...
Do not once. Epic failure.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme.
There was 92% chance that I will succeed. 92%. Almost guaranteed. And do not once.
Ozon, Laurentide, Fas a la Mer, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands, all just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you. You can, on Caillou, Revachol, a single black star, on Ozon, Fondelier, and Vilmandu, on Archipelagos, Croyan Moran, Villiers, on Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Deora of the Seven Seas. Lost little pearls of light, tiny fires in the dark. 850 million people live on these little dots, an oceanic world of culture and commerce torn apart by history. The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seo is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called. Connections to other worlds, words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there.
Oh yeah.
You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods, but looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you, and very, very far away.
Okay.
Perhaps they are gods, gods of distance and outer dust.
Okay.
The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Rivershell East. Houdon, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forburg. It's almost as bad, and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst. It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock, the strip of coast next to the Greater Rivershell Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest.
Martinez.
No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
Okay, Martinez.
It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48.
Better than 69.
Still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. The plaque on the shelf reads, biographies of famous. Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head
So
spin.
calm voice.
None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz. By one Cecilia High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called The Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other.
So it's Galo? Something like that? Yaoi. Yeah, and in this game there is like main missions but also side missions. And you can just lose so much time like trails in the sky.
Next to that, Riversholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse though, but not too long.
She understands she has erred against the customer and immediately corrects course.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over. Crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives.
Yes, that's true.
Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Sure thing.
You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get Me Mullen. The Stalwart Adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard. The Sordid Affair of Dick Mullen. A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the Murder House. The Final Case of Dick Mullen. An Obvious Lie. Dick Mullen in the Clock Tower. The Ordeals of Dick Mullen. Dauntless Dick. Dick Mullen's Funeral Pyre. The Murder of Dick Mullen.
Dick Mullen dies?
Oh no, turns out he faked it to solve a case.
Or is there any more?
Yes, there's also the dame who did it. Farewell, my Mullen. Faking death seems to be a common trope in the Mullen series. The morbid tales of Dick Mullen. A dark tide turns.
Oh no, so many dicks.
Tragedy calls for Dick Mullen. Another one with fake death. And, of course, Dick Mullen, the murderer. In order to catch a murderer, Dick Mullen must become the murderer.
Even more like Sherlock Holmes.
After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen?
Okay, I will fail it. 58%.
Your quick eye notices a small caterpillar crawling across the spine of a book. The title reads, Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity. A worn paperback from Dick Mullen's classic Hard-Boiled Phase. The premise seems to be that Dick Mullen is framed for the murder of his best friend and has just a few days to prove his innocence.
Why does this speak to me?
Could it be the motifs of unstable identities and shocking betrayals?
You're a complicated guy.
Then this is the book for you.
Okay. So many dicks. Okay.
You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron shape. Just as you're about to pull apart.
Sir, don't touch that. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible.
She looks away, mumbling.
I will
Why
open
is
it, but I will
always messing with the curtains?
try to open
Why
it.
can't they just buy books like normal people?
That is why I quick said I will. Is a case. I will just open it.
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you just.
There is something mysterious about the curtain. You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like trinket. You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you! You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. Only an echo.
Okay.
No one is there.
Oh no! He will do something stupid.
Ow. Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
Are you alright? This looked pretty intense.
What is going on there? I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however.
Yeah, that is why you are not. I travel back in time. That is why you are not messing with things you don't understand. Do it again. Do it in real life. It will be even more painful. That is the problem. Do the barrel roll. Barrel roll. Only you saying it now.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you.
Wait.
The already familiar cold touch of the machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move. It's unclear whether you actually undoubtedly... Sure, why not? Muscle memory.
Yeah, also. Yeah, toast. Or maybe there was not a gym in the first place. To jest jedyne. Поеду на коллектива с Ростиком. How do I get back to Emerald?
Hello, Wandering Man. How can I help you now?
I remember that I walked into the building. Ah, here. Maybe I can talk with Leo. Yeah. I have super low my physical stuff. Oh, I need to talk with you.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said. No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes. Wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
So nice. So you made the banners.
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was it about the borscht? Yes, that special borscht.
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
Wait, for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Hold up, who makes it at the Wellings? Something is off about the borscht. I am going to look into it. Yeah.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
Then, now we are talking about the getting off the body, like, it's one thing. But the borscht, it's one thing too far. One step too far.
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along.
So yeah, you see the mystery of borscht. The borscht thickens. It's all about borscht. Okay, maybe I will get my gun back.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair. I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
He's trying to figure out if you're lying. There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just tell the truth.
Yeah, I seen the monks. I did go inside. Weasel had the flag of the old revolution as well. The deal wasn't for me to go inside, so I didn't. I might have seen the
Just
monks.
as I thought. Culturally antiquated mug collection. What a weasel. Pissing on Everart's Rainbow Coalition.
He was testing you, and you succeeded.
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
Okay, I have heard about connection between the lynching and the strike. I would like to hear what you know about it.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
I mean, not as crazy, but yeah, it can get so crazy.
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry.
Yeah, Pinkertons were sort of in like end of 19th century, start of 20th century. The Pinkertons were breaking up the protests when the employers gave them a little money. People went out. When the people were not working, they tried to even like force to work or like getting alternatives such as even slaves or something like that. And so people blocked that. And then they came Pinkertons and they even used the live rounds, real bullets on people. So yeah, it's in history. I really like how this game it has some weirdness, but it also has based on historical facts.
Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
God, you call a village elephant? But okay, he's joking. Go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
But he jokes.
About my fun container? It's a hoot, Harry. Who knows? Maybe you'll be in here the next time they move it. It will be very fun, I promise. But enough about me and my container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
He's making jokes.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Wait, the whole neighborhood is on it?
Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base.
Oh, exactly this.
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land."
Wait, maybe it wasn't Hardy Boys. Maybe he tried to rape the girl and that girl hit him and that killed him. Then the Hardy Boys took over like made it to look like a suicide.
He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried. He places a lot of faith in that lawyer girl. Perhaps this is a tactical error. Anyway.
Yeah, I know about the lawyer guy and now about shipping companies. So tell me about Tits Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind.
But the fact is, there are many like rumors that Eurat took the position with force, with blackmail.
Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
He's betting on them being useless to you.
Yeah, can you ask more?
But of course! It's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Wait, why are you giving it to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
Needless to say, this is another move. Don't take it.
No.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
The mug collection. I found similar mug in the
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best. Helping people. With the power of politics.
Yes, yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
Oddly, it seems to be true.
But the weasel might have cleaned up after the kill.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this, but he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
Great technique, you'll make a great surgeon. There's more to politics works than whacking an imagery button. Great technique.
Would he? I'm not so sure about it.
Oh, you're too kind, Harry. Way too kind. I know I'm not a real police officer. You are.
No, but he knows he has information, you know. So yeah, giving information.
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do.
Okay.
Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
The name of the company is criminal this time. I might have been Sediment before.
Of course. You're always one step ahead of me, Harry. I'm no genius. I'm in this position because people like me.
The mercenaries are honest a tribunal to take on the Hardys.
Tribunal? That sounds serious, Harry. We Union men should be shitting ourselves. I wish you hadn't told me that. I'm gonna lose sleep over this. Let's change the subject.
He's joking or serious?
He's clearly happy about the tribunal.
You don't seem too worried about that.
Oh, Harry, what do I really think about the tribunal? You're trying to climb to second base with old Everard before you've even courted him properly.
He wants you to do more things for him before.
Imagine
oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal. Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike.
Wow.
I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
So yeah.
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are. This is another a corrupt scheme, isn't it? I'm neither nor left nor right. I do what my heart tells me to do.
What does your heart tell you about your lost gun, Harry? Does it tell you to forget about it? Or do you think it wants to be found? I think it's lonely and cold. I think it wants to be found, and I have a proposal for you.
He has my gun. Or at least he's keeping his hostage. Yeah. So much drinking. Too much drinking, too much.
And what would this
less
entail?
voice for-
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
No, I'm not going to do this. Hey, what do you think of this?
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But, he thinks, it's your...
As I said, it weighs on me. I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs. And on roller skates. There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
What happened to current occupants?
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Where is this place?
On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
So, on the one hand, there is no good guys. Like, sending armed militia in order to convince people is no good. Pinkerton sending. On the one hand. On the other hand, like, getting in the power through blackmail and so on is also not good. So, either I'm fascist or communist. Both ways suck. Majorly. The pints are using Pinkertons and this guy is using underhanded tactics. What? So, it's up to you. Like, I wish to progress in this thing and get my gun back. But at the same time, I don't wish to do something illegal. I will accept this stuff.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then we can talk about your gun.
Okay, why is Harry the boss his name, but it's not an option, so...
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
That's really my name.
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
My memory is fine, I'm just testing you. It's just my memory is a bit hazy.
I assure you, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Harry. You're among friends, and the good news is, I have a big fat folder on you, Harry. I'm sure you have a lot of questions to ask. Maybe I can help you out. I'm sure you had some concerns you thought I might be able to address. And you were probably right. I can.
But there is but. I need to do something for him.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Asking too many questions will make you look weak. You should maybe focus on the folder. Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Where did you get the folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
Okay, 83. Okay, I will roll it.
As you look at the folder, Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you saw in the file cabinet.
That's not an RCM folder.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man, so is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
That means he doesn't really know anything about you. A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
So, Census Bureau says my name is Harry DeBose.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
I'm looking for your shady...
I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew? There are so many moving parts in my operation, I can't keep track of them all. You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. Just one thing. If you can, make it even shadier.
He sincerely has no idea what you were talking about. And he doesn't care either.
Don't you ask me how I got in? It's simple.
Honestly, I didn't want to bring it up, Harry. I heard you have become Measurehead's race pupil.
I really believe in the race mastery, and I'm glad I was given the chance. I hope to one day be able to contribute. I'm not a race pupil, I just listened to some of the things he had to say. It was a tactic. I need to get it somehow. It's not like I'm racist now. Yeah, I'm big racist. It's basically like that in my head all the time. But I really believe in the race mystery, and I'm glad I was given this chance. I hope to one day be able to contribute. I'm not a race pupil, I just listened to some of the things he had to say, yeah.
Of course, Harry, of course. You're not some kind of a fantastic racist now. And rest assured, no one's gonna hear about it.
He winks at you.
No one's gonna know what you did with race there, Harry. Your race bonanza is so racy it got will never leave Martinez.
You see, his talking is funny. He makes jokes even, like puns more specific.
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Okay, you know about
Most certainly, Harry. By all means, Harry.
I do it for the love of the game.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period
That fine
and the
loophole
zoning
in the
plan
deal.
in the addendum. There is no loophole. The simple truth is the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
Wait, he told me that only like half year, not 12 to 40 months. Wait, what are ramifications of this? Game points the photocopy. These people are going to have to move away. Can we do something about it? The notes will be tough on the villagers, but I guess that's just a cost of progress. Wait, what are the ramifications of this?
Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe. for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
The noise will be tough on villager. Looking, can we do something about
I
it?
should have seen it. Evrard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone. However, we'll need access to the coast before we do anything. Evrard won't believe you got villager signatures if you can't even get to the village. You can try a forgery as soon as we can cross the waterlock.
Look at zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
Huh. He lied. So, I'm not in Everett's pocket, I just do his laundry and he's not even paying me for it. So yeah.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Lee. Sure, mister. Absolute.
Maybe, but... You know, when there are murders, stealing and so on, then forging signature is not your biggest problem. And especially because we are police, maybe we'll get even just like slap on the wrist, you know? Like, I did it, so... I can just justify, I did it so I can just
This
like...
is the night watchman's booth.
Progress the case. Something like that. To be honest, like getting signatures is not illegal. And he's not doing it for Everett, he's doing it to screw with Everett. So technically, I'm keeping my word.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
I'm fighting Algu. What's so special about special balls? Go to Wellings, relax. Yeah. But I need to get something special about the special Bosch. Imagine if Kari steals boots. And next day puts them on and the game is, where did you get these boots? Seriously. I need to know about the Borscht. No, I need to ask like manager first.
Can I help you?
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod. Acknowledge the mention of mañana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again. They're friends.
What is that borscht you are making?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Borscht need more vodka?
Oh, that is why it's special.
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Vodka borscht! I love it, Bratan! Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself.
Vodka borscht, I love it, Bratan. Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some more.
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
No, vodka, turn your finger counterclockwise. So, I think there is only one way, and it's vodka, more vodka.
He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a whistle, he stirs the brew.
Goriachi, could I have some of the brew? No drinking. But I will become a drunk.
You see a heavy steel door, the old cobalt paint. The cobalt, old cobalt.
So yeah, I can see I have vodka. I'm not going to steal. I'm not going to take alcohol. Seriously.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
I want to talk about coming again. Me and I never talked. He promised you compare.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
And what's gonna happen if we don't?
Very major guys.
You're gonna go and tell on us?
Yeah, I heard him. Now fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word. Let me state this very clearly, Capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys, Hardy boys. How may we assist you? Again, just get the dead guys off.
Good one, Titus.
About fucking time.
It's godly level. I have all 33, so -1 for week when you first met, +2 for everything asked to complete and warned about the tribunal. Respect my authority. Yeah. So, what do you like as a special borscht? Like Mama made when I was little. Okay, I think I need like finish. It's already 3 hours, so yeah. So, do you have anything to say? Do you have any last comments?
The door is closed. This door can